Go ahead.
Paul, with the success that you had on carpet at the Novak race, is there any other carpet races you're going to be racing?
Yeah, there's definitely a few coming up. The soonest one will be the IIC race in Las Vegas. That's definitely one of the biggest carpet events here now. Just started last year. Last year was very prestigious. It was pretty incredible how it all went off. The show was fantastic. So that's my next big carpet race. I'll definitely be gearing up for that as soon as the World is over. That's going to be
all right.
Well,
thanks a lot.
Hey, we appreciate your phone call. Appreciate you participating on RC Racing Radio, presented by the RC Pro Series. Now, is that race you were talking about, is that very similar to the race in Cleveland?
It's somewhat similar. Basically, it's a carpet race, pretty tight and everything like that. I would say that most of what you could learn there would carry over to Cleveland, just from the similarities in the carpet and things like that.
Oh, I know a lot of guys want to know how long you've been racing, things of that. What got you started in RC?
Really, my stepbrother, when I was about 10 or 11, actually had an RC car, so I begged my mom, begged her forever. She got me a car, and I was hooked, and I had to spend most of her money while I was young doing that. but she was nice, paying for my college when I was young, I guess, huh?
That's awesome. Where'd you go to school at?
I went to high school here in Wauwatosa, just a small high school outside of Milwaukee here.
And did you go to college, you say?
No, I went to, I actually moved down to Phoenix. I lived in Phoenix for about a year before I moved to North Carolina. I went to the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute.
Sweet.
And got a little bit of that down there. had to quit, though, just because the scheduling with races and trying to go to school that much was almost impossible.
When we're talking to folks about RC who is just now discovering it, and then we start talking about the world event, their eyes get real big. So share that with me, if you will. Share your feelings on how does it feel to represent your company at a world RC event?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's amazing. Like overseas, you see a lot of it here when you go to the big races, but when you go to races over there, it's almost a different level. The amount of competition and how great everybody is over there. I mean, I went to a race in Denmark. I went to a race in Denmark, and then I went to the LRP race in Germany, which both were just incredibly hard events. And it takes a little something different to run over there than it does here. But it's really cool just to get to travel and everything like that and represent everybody as well as you can.
Well, Paul, this is Danny. We know that how big RC racing is here. Is there another region area where RC is just a phenomenal thing? Everybody does it.
From what I understand, in Japan, it's probably the biggest as it is anywhere. It seems, I'm not totally sure because I've actually never been to Japan for a race. The last race that I would have went to there was the Worlds in Yatabe, but I missed out on that race. That was the last Worlds I didn't attend. But from what I understand, it's almost like celebrity over there if you're a great RC racer. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty crazy.
When and where is the next Worlds? And the one you were talking about earlier, is it carpet? Is it an indoor carpet type event? Is it separate from the gas?
Yes, it's actually the 12-scale racing will be on carpet, which I'll also be running, and then the touring car is on asphalt outdoors, and that's in July, early July, in Italy, and
I think that's when Mike
pretty
Myers,
close to where the Olympics were, Torino or something like that.
Yeah, Mike Myers of the S-Grid Online magazine is going to be there and hopefully supply us with some of the drivers and reports and stuff like that. So we're going to tell him to keep up with you and see how you're doing. And how many other drivers from the U.S. will be representing our country?
I'm not totally sure. I would assume probably about 15 other drivers. I know from X-Ray alone there will be 5. So
it's basically like an RC Olympics, basically, huh?
For the most part, yeah.
Y'all have opening ceremonies and all that stuff? You got a podium meal or somebody getting drunk trying to race?
There's a few of those. But, we've kind of, the U.S. touring car on-road scene hasn't been that great as of late, so we're definitely all looking to go over there and try and show the Europeans and the Japanese what's going on.
Yeah, here you go.
All right, Paul, we got an email question to ask. Are you planning on going to IIC?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier.
That's for sure one of the races.
That was in Vegas?
Yeah. Yep. That's at It was at the Stardust last year, right on the strip there.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is it at a casino?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like to showcase RC racing?
Yeah, it's out at the brand new, let's see, what the South Coast, I believe. So I saw pictures of it online. It's pretty fantastic. I think you can go to trackside.com and get a link to the IIC website and check it all out there. It's pretty amazing what they're putting on.
And a little quick fact, we just had IM'd in the Denmark race. Paul was the only American to make the A main.
Sweet. You did us proud, Paul.
Yeah, we're trying.
Unfortunately, go ahead, Paul.
Unfortunately, it was a little bit further to the back of the A than I would have liked.
Hey, the A is the A.
Putting it in there.
First is what? How many race at a time at a world event?
At the Worlds, it'll be 10 at a time.
Okay.
Basically, it'll just be broken down to your A through whatever finals. And
now,
then
in off-road, they have a bump-up system. Do they have that in on-road?
I wish. I probably could have made a few more mains in my years.
Do you feel, representing and racing RC cars for a living, when you go to these big races, is there pressure? Do you feel the pressure to make the A main for your companies?
Yeah, there's, it's not so much anymore. I mean, I used to take it super seriously, but this year I've kind of just set back and just taken a new mindset to it. Where, yeah, there's definitely the pressure. You want to do good, but you got to realize it's not the end of the world either. So,
hadn't you found out, Paul, since you've done that, though, you actually run better?
Oh, certainly. I mean, this year it's been the best year of my life, RC racing-wise. I mean, I've TQ'd 4 races so far and won 3 of the 4 races, and been in the main in every race I've been in this year, and just, it's all mindset, really. But it definitely, it don't bother you incredibly if you don't do everything perfect, and that's the best way to be. That way you don't get down on yourself, and then it just affects you for the next time you hit the track,
Yeah, I would second that. I think life is good for Paul Lemieux. Paul, you want to tell us about the little package that's going to be coming right around the corner?
Oh, yeah. Me and my girlfriend Elise, we're having a kid in early August, so it'll be pretty crazy. We're definitely looking forward to it.
We picked out a name yet?
No, we haven't.
It's going to be like Ricky Bobby, or racing name or something like that.
Yeah,
just don't name him Doc.
My question is the carriage look like an 8-scale buggy or a quarter scale?
I don't know, but it's definitely going to be remote controlled of some sort. For sure. I'm way too lazy to be pushing a carriage around.
Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. We want to wish you the very best with that, with your racing, and with the birth of your first child. It's going to be very exciting, and we hope Mama does well. It's going to, she's going to be pregnant during the late trimester with all the heat and all that. Maybe it won't be so bad up in Wisconsin, but we want to wish her the very best, and please keep us informed. Let us know when that day comes so we can announce to the world the brand new baby with you and your lovely girlfriend there.
Definitely. He'll be racing soon. You'll be seeing him.
Sweet. We'll be looking forward to that. Well, Paul, good luck to you, my friend. Keep us abreast of what's going on with your racing career. We want to talk with you after the Nationals, after the Reedy race. So keep in touch with us. Let us know how things are going. All right, buddy? We got an open door policy, and you're always welcome here in RC Racing Radio.
Awesome. We'll be in touch, man.
All right, you take care, buddy. That was Paul Lemieux, everybody. Appreciate all those IMs and emails and phone calls. Thought that went pretty well. Folks, we're up against the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.